council either officially accepted the plan or whatever. And,
Yeah.
you know, some action, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been, how long you been there?
Not long enough. They're actually too long.
Somewhere between.
Yeah, somewhere in between.
So, then, for our agenda today, I mean, we pretty much have got through these first 5 things, and the last thing was just a tag in, just to, you know, just to go what we were working on, so. Anybody got any more that they wanna?
I'm deemed.
So just out of curiosity.
You're hungry.
On the process part of this, I mean, are you dividing it into a 5-year and a 10-year plan, or are we going with a 3-year? I mean,
Well, we're gonna start setting priorities 1 through 5, and some of them logically we can't do it. Well, you know, Chuck's project, I mean, you're gonna have to.
We're gonna have to pick the one that we really wanna cut and gut on.
Right, so, and then,
Funding for it.
yeah, so which ones are self-funded, which ones are, you know, we have to seek funds. So it may be that we've got 4 or 5 priorities for Chuck first year. The first one would be the one that you're gonna do out of your own funds, you know, but you're also gonna seek funds for 2, 3, and 4. In year 1, year 2, you'll take those funds and implement them and those kinds of things. So we're gonna try to give you, you know, some steps. And I'll guarantee you that the steps, we'll hit some of them, we won't hit them all, but we've gotta put it, you gotta put it out there, you know, you gotta say, we're gonna do this, because when the funders come in, they wanna see a plan of action, and they want to see progress. And so that's what we're really trying to do is we've got 2 audiences here. We've got the internal audience. We need to make this useful to you folks so it's not a dust catcher on the bookshelf.
Correct.
But we have to write it for an external audience so it helps leverage funds in to the city. So we'll really have 2 audiences. So back to the misery index stuff. People always get upset when we write the misery in the community, because we have to make the case that we need help. And so we have to sort of show the warts and some of the things in the community to make that argument. And I always get a little pushback on that, because, you know, people love their communities and they don't want you to say bad things about it, even though we've all said them here.
And they're factual, unfortunately.
Yeah, and it's not emotional, it's just, it's designed to put the basis out for people to.
We've been to hell about it already, so.
Yeah.
And
Go ahead.
the fact is, we can put whatever we want to in this plan. We
Right.
have to be realistic, because we have to show these people, if we are gonna get grants, that we actually can do something.
That's right,
So,
that's right.
Yeah, it has to be doable.
yeah, it has to be doable. I mean, we can request whatever we want, but it's gotta
An
be
example
doable.
of what a strategic plan can look like is a little town called Arlington, Washington, up near Maryville. Have you been there?
Yeah.
They had a little town that looked kind of like ours, shabby and run down, and they put together a strategic plan, and if you go down through their main street, for instance, they've taken the crosswalks and put tiles and stuff in it. They said, we want to make downtown area look good.
Right.
And they focused on that. They didn't just get all over the place. They focused on one thing at a time. They got it done and then went to something else. Or 2 things. It can be done.
Yeah, well, I mean, we did a strategic plan for the little town of Chiloquin 5-10 years ago. And first thing that went up was signage, and then some cleanup, and, you know, Chiloquin's a sad little town. I mean, you guys look like the Taj Mahal compared to Chiloquin, but, you know, it's not how big the effort is, it's how successful the effort
That's
is.
right.
So, flower pots on Main Street in some towns are huge improvements, you know? And
They
we've
put
had,
garbage cans uptown here, and I thought that was a great.
yeah, and garbage cans have been some of the stuff, yeah. Yeah, community cleanup days, those kinds of things,
Yeah.
all that.
Get ready to do a 2-week cleanup.
Okay, yeah.
Speaking of
It's
dust
really somebody
collectors,
hits you.
Big pardon?
I said, speaking of dust collectors, we have many.
Yeah.
They're going to be incorporated
They need to be, so I'm relying on city staff to
Yeah,
send me
I've
stuff.
I've got like our stormwater plan that's been done, or a whole bunch of other
The
plans. I
readiness
got-
report.
Yeah,
That's sort of reason I got that.
Yeah, and then we've got,
I'd seen it before.
yeah, we've got our outdoor economic analysis, visitor readiness report, trans
Perfect.
plan. I
yeah,
might, and I was gonna give you one of these.
okay. If you'd send it to me electronically, I'd be happier.
I don't know.
Okay, okay, I'll take written copy.
Susie can do that.
Scan it,
Great,
send it,
thanks.
yeah.
Oh,
It's gonna take forever to track.
No, that's great, perfect.
We done?
Hey, thank you very much for your.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
That was
Everybody going in.
That was great.
good, good.
Oh, here. You didn't get the